Hudson.
And I'm Jeremy Tillman.
Man, here we are again with another coaching tip for the Christ life. Now, we've been walking through Psalm 119, and we've just been picking out just a few verses that God has really spoken to our heart over the past few months as you've been preaching through Psalm 119. And today we're going to look at verse 15. Verse 15 says, I will meditate on your precepts and regard your ways. That word meditate, when you think about meditate, Jeremy, what do you think about? How would you describe meditating upon His precepts and meditating upon His word, upon the Word of God? How would you describe that?
Well, one of the clearest probably ways that I've heard it explained to me, and then even studying, is the word pick of meditation. It kind of equates to a cow chewing on its cud.
Yeah.
And so to meditate is to think on, is to ponder on, it even goes to the extent of it's talking about. But I also heard it put like this too, that meditation, when it comes to spiritual and biblical meditation, is very similar to our bodies digesting food.
Okay.
And I mean, meditation is so important, and I think that's something that we miss.
Yeah.
But it's important. It goes back to what we've been talking about, treasuring the Word of God.
Yes.
Because as we're putting this in, and then we think on it, and we're chewing on it throughout our day, and God uses that to grow us, because all of us are thinking about something.
Yeah.
And we think about what we care about.
That's right.
And so it's important for us, just what the psalmist says here in verse 15, and he makes this bold statement: I will meditate on your precepts.
Yeah.
And that's important.
Yeah. Don't you think that oftentimes what we do is we just read?
Yeah.
And we don't really meditate, which, is to think about it over and over and over and over again during the course of the day. That to really rethink through and think about what God has said to us in the Word. But first of all, I got to get in the Word.
That's right.
If I'm not in it, I can't meditate upon it. So
That's
we encourage you, be a meditator. Yeah. Meditate upon the Word of God. Take some time today. Spend reading the Word of God, studying the Word of God, and meditating upon the Word of God. Think about what God has spoken to you through His Word throughout the day, because God never wastes His Word. I hope you have a blessed day, and let Jesus be Jesus in you today as you meditate upon the precious, inerrant, infallible Word of God.